Which operations have to go first if you're going to evaluate some of these expressions? Well, we have a cute little saying that'll help you remember that. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Now, hopefully by the end of this module you'll remember that saying and refer to it often to get your right order of operations. The P in the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally stands for parentheses. That is, first evaluate everything inside parentheses, brackets, or other grouping symbols. Next we have E for excuse, stands for exponents. Next evaluate exponents and powers. M and D, and my dear, stands for multiplication and division. And left to right will do those. A and S stands for addition and subtraction, the last operations that you should do in an expression. So that concludes, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Let's see an example of how that works. Let's consider the expression 8 minus 3 times the parentheses 5 plus 2 to the 4th power, close parentheses. Which operation should you do first? Well, the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally is going to tell us that the first thing we need to do is look at the parentheses and evaluate what's inside the parentheses. Inside the parentheses is 5 plus 2 to the 4th. And which should we evaluate there first? We should evaluate the 2 to the 4th first because it is the exponent, which is the next thing after parentheses. And 2 to the 4th is equal to 16, so we simplify our expression to 5 plus 16 inside the parentheses, but we're still working inside the parentheses. Now we need to do that addition, which is the only operation left, and so that'll give us 5 plus 16 is 21. The next highest priority is the multiplication of 3 times 21, so that gives us 63, and finally we're ready to do the last operation, which is a subtraction in this case, and we'll end up with a negative 55.